stream. This one is going to be short and sweet. And I know it feels like deja vu because I ate this yesterday for breakfast. It looks almost exactly the same as what I ate yesterday because it is. I made enough menemen for like almost 3 days, and I've got the same sourdough bread. And yeah, in case you didn't know, menemen is a Turkish scrambled egg. You can find the recipe on my channel. You can also find a recipe for Greek scrambled eggs and a recipe for Indian scrambled eggs. So if you enjoy eggs, check out the channel for awesome egg recipes. You can also go to my website headbangerskitchen.com and just type in eggs in the search bar and it'll give you all my egg recipes. Anyway, bon appetit. I'm going to dive right in, and this is going to be a bit of a short live stream today. So normally I'm on for an hour or so, but today might be 40 minutes. But hey, time to eat because I'm hungry. I'm trying to chew my food 32 times before I swallow it. Hi Sanjo, Philip, good morning, good to see you. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Turkish menemen for breakfast on sourdough toast. Same as yesterday. It's a little spicy because I use those Turkish chili flakes, but it is yummy. Hey, not my real name. Good morning. Anyway, let me try and chew the next bite 32 times. Hello, Vincent. Good morning. Who or where did this chew your food 32 times come from? Does anyone know the law behind it? Why 32? Why not chew your food 10? Hello, Days of Phoenix. How are you doing? Good morning or good evening, rather. Oops. Hey, Sanjo, don't worry about it. We got the Godox lights. Hi, Pinky. Good morning. You're only 3 minutes into the live stream today. So you made it. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I got a call. Some AC work had to be done today. So here's the light I got. The Godox with the SL100. Yeah, so I got two of them, and we've been shooting using this now. So yeah, I enjoyed Furiosa. Um, I enjoyed it. It was an entertaining movie and it was well done. Yeah, I got the lights that have the bi-color so that you know we can adjust it as needed. So if you check out Sanjo, if you watch the last video on the channel, not the video, the short, where I make scrambled eggs, but it's Indian. Check that video, that's shot with the lights. Also, tomorrow another short format video is going up, and that is also shot with the new lights. Yes, Days of Phoenix, that's the Masaman curry. It is amazing, lovely curry, and yeah. Thank you, Sanjo. Appreciate it. Chew your food 32 times, they said. Hey Pinky, yes, you can absolutely make curries without chili in it. I do it all the time because I don't like chili either. These days, I will use a chili, but I will wear a glove and I will de-seed the entire chili and remove the white membrane as well. But you can totally skip the chilies as well. And similarly to those who like chilies, when you're making my curries and there is no chili in it, feel free to add chilies in it. So you can add the chili whenever you add the onions and you saute the onions. That's the time where the chilies can go in, or the chilies cannot go in, depending on how spicy or not spicy you like your curries. The thing is, it's like the Indian the Indian green chilies are like super spicy. But obviously, I realize now that a lot of you who are not from India have different spice tolerances, even to like basic chilies. Like the red ones are like the ones you guys get in Europe and America. I believe those are like not spicy at all. Ah, yes, Mexican. So obviously, you've got a lot of chilies in your life. In fact, I made some excellent birria tacos. I've made birria tacos with turkey thighs, and I also made it with beef. Both videos are on the channel. And I'm going to do a birria taco recipe soon that is going to blow everyone's mind. I'm not even joking about that. Oh no. Well, I actually do know a girl who is allergic to chilies as well. She is allergic to the green Indian chilies, and she cannot touch those. She also reacts to other chilies, but like it varies. Yes, wow. Damn, Days of Phoenix. Yep, you remember her name is Samantha. She was on the Chin Chin episode. Hey, not my real name. Well, enjoy your. I hope you enjoyed your break and have a great day as well. Last bite. The coffee is over. So I finished my first cup of coffee already. In fact, the coffee cup is what I put my camera against. No, we're done with coffee. Um, I will have my second cup of coffee a little later. So I do 2 cups in the morning. Normally I do one at 7:45 when I'm done with my morning bathroom. And then I have one after the live stream, when I do the live stream. But you know what time it is? It's time for watermelon. Because I need fruit in the morning with my breakfast. I like that fresh fruit in the morning. So let's get the watermelon which we cut yesterday on the live stream. There we go. I'll just take out a couple of pieces for myself. That should be enough. And put that away. Alright, let's go. So this is watermelon. Nice and cold and refreshing. I don't think I've ever had a rock melon. Never even heard of a rock melon, but I will look it up. So yesterday I made some butter chicken, and today I'm thinking I can do a recipe with the leftover butter chicken. So good. Ah, it's hot everywhere. If korma is sweet and mild, is it North Indian? Um, I think korma is North Indian by default anyway. I guess it varies on how it's made and by whom it's made. Because I think Indian food outside India is quite tailored to the local palate, and it's also sort of categorized in terms of heat rather than like most Indian food sold outside India, like in the curry houses in the UK and stuff. It's mostly North Indian food. Slowly, a lot of regional Indian food is starting to make its way. But if I recall correctly, in the UK they have like korma, which is the sweeter, milder ones anyway. Then they have the vindaloo, which is slightly spicy. Then they have the jungle curry, which is like really spicy. They also have a Madras curry, so different kind of curries. But it's served in the curry houses in the UK, right? Are you okay? What happened? Oh, Dipti is just reheating her coffee. Alright, guys. Dipti, do you need me?
Nope.
Ah, cantaloupe. Yes, I know cantaloupe. Persian melon also is the first time hearing. Korma is from India, but jungle curry is not. Yes, and here I am, ladies and gentlemen, eating watermelon on a live stream. Last piece. Ah, the morning construction is starting. Hey Suzanne D, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Yes, butter chicken is Indian. Was invented in a restaurant in New Delhi, and they're actually fighting over who invented it. Two restaurants, each of them claiming that they are the originator of butter chicken. It's quite the feud. This is my worst fitting t shirt. What brand of coffee? So I, a Mount TVR says kiss me. Nope. I only kiss my wife. But let me shut the window because there is a fair amount of noise that's going to start now. So, brand of coffee, right? First and foremost. So, I use local coffee and we change up roasters every now and then. But right now, we are using third wave coffee roasters. This is their El Diablo blend. And these are whole beans, they go in the machine. Now, there was a question about my job. What would I be doing apart from cooking and music? So here's a fun fact. When I was young, the first job I ever remember wanting was to be an actor, like in Bollywood movies. This is probably when I was 8 years old, maybe. Yeah, till I was about 8 to 10, maybe I wanted to be a Bollywood actor. I liked Bollywood movies up till that point. And then after that, I wanted to be a chef, believe it or not. And then after that, I wanted to be a computer engineer. So I would most likely either be, I really don't know. I mean, I honestly cannot imagine myself in a job that is not in the creative field. So I'd probably be doing something with music or food, but maybe not in the capacity I am now. I actually worked in a recording studio for, I'd actually be a social media manager, maybe, you know. All right, we had a question from Suzanne. I ordered Indian in my city and it was so hot I couldn't eat it. What do you think they used to make it so hot? Probably red chili powder. So, Indian red chili powder is like super spicy. Take cayenne pepper and multiply that by 2. That is red chili powder. So, it's mostly chilies that make things spicy, and it depends on how much chili you use. So, for example, if you see my recipes, Indian food recipes, I never ever use regular chili powder. I only use Kashmiri red chili powder because Kashmiri red chili powder is akin to paprika, which is not spicy because it's made from a bell pepper. So that's why I stick to Kashmiri red chili powder. And when I do use other chilies, I like to de-seed them to make them less spicy. Are people that lift weights in India called bodybuilders? Yeah, I mean, if they look like bodybuilders, they're called bodybuilders. Yeah, so what I've understood is that in the West, a lot of curry houses specifically. I'm not saying authentic Indian restaurants, but curry houses. For them, I believe the curries are more like a spice meter. Like it's not about doing actual curries. It's about like okay, butter chicken is the sweet one, so they make it sweet. Korma is like the mild one. Vindaloo is the slightly hotter one, and like I said, jungle is like even hotter, and then there's a madras, and they'll throw in these curries, and rather than being flavor distinguished, they are more heat distinguished, like which one is hotter than the other. Like if you eat my vindaloo recipe, it's not spicy at all. Like it may have a little bit of a kick, but it's not spicy. It's not like it's not. It's a chill curry. It's flavorful. It's more vinegary because that's how vindaloo is supposed to be. So yeah. And in most Indian recipes, the main spice component that brings the heat that burns your mouth and your stomach and your butt on the way out is either the green chilies, the red chili powder, or a large amount of garam masala powder. Otherwise, everything else is a okay. No biggie. Now I'm actually full. So that was a good satiating breakfast. One toast, some Turkish scrambled eggs on that, and a few pieces of watermelon. Watermelon has fiber, it's filling, the toast filling, scrambled egg filling, protein in there. So yeah, good healthy balanced meal. Yes, samosa chaat. So the funny thing is I'm not a chaat person at all. I guess my palate is not very Indian, so to speak. Like, give me a ham sandwich instead of chaat any day. Give me like a chicken sandwich, roast beef sandwich. Heck, I could live off sandwiches. That's more my jam. I should also put the leftover eggs in the fridge, and also this t shirt is really loose now, which is, I guess, a good sign. Let me just put that in the fridge. Hello, 46 people on 42 people on the live stream. If you can find the like button, smash it. What's for dinner tonight? I have not decided yet, but I'm thinking I'll just. I got some ground beef in the freezer. I also have some ground pork, and I also have some ground chicken. So I also have burger buns and I also have sliced cheese. So I think burgers. I think I'll probably like get a chicken patty going for dinner. That sounds like a good idea. Do you use curry powder for anything or always Indian spices? So here's the interesting thing. Uh, Curry powder is not an Indian thing. Like the curry powder you eat is a Japanese invention. You also get Korean curry powder, and then of course that got exported to Britain and they have curry powder there. But actually, there is no spice in India called curry powder. So that is why I use the individual spices. Is diabetes relevant there? Yes, absolutely. We have all the same problems that you have in the rest of the world. Lots of fast food these days, lots of sedentary lifestyles. So, way more food being consumed than people need. You know, make some meatloaf burgers. So, meatloaf is not something we really make here in India at all. Like, it's a very American thing, I think. I used to make a meatloaf called the bacon bomb, but that was like a special item. But like otherwise, meatloaf is, yeah, it's not an Indian thing. So and it also is a lot more work. So I just rather make my chicken burgers, which are like super easy. A little bit of seasoning in the chicken, mince or ground chicken, and then just form it into a patty and pan fry it and put it in the burger bun. Makes life much easier for me. Oh, that sounds nice. Meatballs with cauliflower rice, pizza sauce, and homemade garlic bread. Yum. Yeah, so I again, like I said, I think a lot of food has to do with, like the way you enjoy food has to do with your relationship to that food. Like, especially like, so I don't know if you guys are, any of you are channel members here, but I shared a video with all my channel members and my supporters on Patreon. Yesterday, Dipti opened up a can of Dr. Pepper. Now, she saw it on one of our apps and she ordered it. And yesterday, we opened it up and tasted it. Now, I feel like I may have tasted Dr. Pepper in my life, but it would have been too long ago that I don't remember it, because I stopped drinking aerated drinks like sodas and Coke and Pepsi and all that stuff like maybe over a decade ago. And I don't even like the diet stuff. So, like, if I took a sip of Coca Cola today, I'd be like, yuck, it tastes disgusting. So, yesterday we just on a whim filmed ourselves trying the Dr. Pepper drink, and I uploaded it to the members only section here on the channel as well as Patreon. And the interesting thing was that, like, you could see that people who saw it, obviously my members, whoever are there, I think they're from America, so they've kind of grown up with Dr. Pepper, whereas for me it was completely alien. And I just, like, that taste just nope, 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 nope. Am I watching anything on Netflix? Yes, we saw Godzilla minus one yesterday, which was excellent. I'm watching this show called Girls 5 Eva, which is hilarious. We're also watching MasterChef Australia now. So, yeah. Days of Phoenix, honestly, 7 pounds is nothing. That's just water weight. Yeah, I could never do Diet Coke. I tried, but you know what? I prefer to just eat. Like, if I have a drink with my meal, like if I drink a lemon, even if I drink like a fresh lime soda or anything, it's too much. Well, the good thing, Days of Phoenix, is that it's not even beer weight. Honestly, here's the thing, you'll probably just look a little more fuller now because you've got water weight back, which is so your muscles hold on to water. So what happens when you start keto and low carb diet is your muscles lose the water. They no longer retain that glycogen, and therefore you lose a lot of water weight. That's not fat you're losing, it's nothing, it's just water weight. So yeah, don't stress about it. I just started, but I am not a cheese or meat person. What should I do? Eva, if you are talking about the keto diet, I would say don't start the keto diet. Instead, go and make some small, sustainable lifestyle changes that you can actually adhere to. See, Cosborn, that's another thing I cannot understand. I don't understand Americans who drink milk straight out of the fridge, or even Indians actually. Indians don't take anything out of the fridge and drink it like that. But I don't understand drinking milk. Like, I can't stand the taste of milk on its own. Like, I just don't get it. It's like, what, why? Like, I used to only like have like this much milk in my coffee, and maybe just for like a treat when I was in the UK, for like one breakfast I would enjoy cereal and milk. But otherwise, I don't get it. I can't. Why do people drink milk? Does India have any noodle dishes? So we have Indian Chinese, but I think maybe in the northeastern part of the country there are probably some noodle dishes, but not through the rest of the country as far as I know. But again, India is a huge country, and it's like it'll take you years to go through the entire culinary history of the country. Naan pizza, that's not. I mean, so in India, so we eat a thing called chapati, which is a whole wheat tortilla, so to speak. It literally looks like a tortilla. So a lot of people will make a pizza out of that at home. Yeah, Eva, look, if you don't like cheese or meat and you're removing, things from your diet which are providing nutrition, it's not a good thing to follow. Is Magic Spoon that sort of sugar free, low carb kind of cereal? Is that the one that everyone is advertising? All the keto people are eating Magic Spoon. And I think Thomas Dellar was also promoting it quite a lot. Aye, okay, I guess that's the one. That's the one! Again, cereal is not something I enjoyed for very long. I used to, so as a kid, I enjoyed cereal, but not the Indian ones. So for some reason, everything in India tastes like garbage. I'm talking about international food. So like Cocoa Pops, Frosties, Cadbury's, Dairy Milk chocolates, Snickers, Twix, whatever you get, Domino's Pizza, McDonald's, every international food chain that comes to India tastes like crap because they need to lower their prices to meet the Indian like financial situation. Because I mentioned this to you guys before. In America, you pay $15, if I'm not mistaken, for a Spotify subscription. In India, the same subscription is $2, if not less, because of the spending power of the masses. That's why it is so cheap here. And that is why in India they really compromise on the ingredient quality to meet those prices. Like that's how they do it. So the American or the European or the UK version, especially the UK version, used to taste like 10 million times better than what the Indian stuff did. So when we would go to Dubai and meet cousins or go to the UK, anywhere, I would freak out on the cereal as a kid because it tasted so good. And even the milk in Dubai, oh my god, it's so good. But again, only with cereal, only when I was a kid. Now I probably won't enjoy it, but yeah. And like milk in the UK, amazing. The blob. I'm only going to say one thing. Which chemical? Which plastic? Right now it's become a trend for people to say, oh, my food has chemicals. Oh, they're using preservatives. Oh, this, that, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, everything is a chemical. We human beings are chemicals. This water, do you remember you all went to school? H2O. It is a chemical. So, and again, this is not to say that yes, ultra processed foods are not the greatest for you. You should not eat too much of it. Anything in excess is bad. Even water can kill you if you drink too much of it. That is why moderation, in my opinion, is the key. If you want to have a fruity pop twice a week, it's not going to kill you. You know, as long as the rest of what you're doing is smart. Obviously get good amount of protein in your diet. Get good amount of fruits and vegetables in your diet. Try and eat a wide variety of food so that you get a whole bunch of like macronutrients. And then if you want to have one or two meals that may include something that is processed, it's not going to be a big deal. Remember, I don't know if you guys saw the documentary where that guy ate only McDonald's and he lost weight and he improved his health markers. So, at the end of the day, it is your overall diet and lifestyle. Please never underestimate things like stress and sleep. What a huge difference these two things can make to your life. Just trying to be more stress free, getting that 8 hours or 7 hours of sleep, proper undisturbed sleep, it does wonders. Exercising regularly, not so that you can eat junk, but exercising just so that you can have good health, even if it's a walk, just 45, you know, uh, minutes a day or whatever. The McDonald's diet guy passed away. Oh wow, that's sad. Better find out what happened to him. That's damn cool. Oh, that sounds yum. That sounds very good. Chicken stock, bok choy, five spice, garlic powder, turmeric. Yeah. Sounds like a good healthy broth to be drinking. Yum. Yes, so McDonald's in the UK, so I haven't been to the USA, so I can't really comment on anything there because I haven't been to the US and I've not eaten the US food. But like Domino's in I was going to say Domino's in McDonald's, but like Domino's pizza in the UK, like again, nothing beats a artisanal, hand rolled Naples style pizza or a sourdough pizza. That stuff is great for sure. But like that I keep saying McDonald's, but that Domino's pizza in the UK, when we were on tour with the band and we finished playing the show at 11 p.m. at night and everything else was shut and we just wanted a hot dinner, that pizza hit the spot. And how, like, wow. Because in the UK, unfortunately, they are not the most hospitable and generous bunch of people, at least when it comes to catering for artists, because all we used to get was beer and a bag of crisps, believe it or not, and some bread rolls sometimes. Some promoters were good, but overall, the hospitality in the UK is not even half as warm as Europe. Like in Europe, everyone either cooked us a meal or they took us to a restaurant to eat a nice hot meal. And I'm talking about like beef stew and mussels in white wine, and like that's the kind of food we got. In the UK, it was like, here you go, buddy, here's a bag of crisps, two cases of beer, and some Tesco discounted bread rolls. I'm not even kidding. One guy actually gave us plain bread rolls from the Tesco reduced section and hot cross buns from the reduced section, crisps and beer and water. That was it. That was our catering. So I was like, yeah, no, thank you. So, anyway, that's a story. Alright, guys, like I said, today's live stream is going to be a little shorter than my usual one. So, I am actually going to take your leave now because I need to go and get work done. But thank you all for being here as well. In exchange for nothing, that was just our catering for playing the show. But yeah, anyway, later, guys, have a great day. Good evening, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. No, wait, it's good morning, good evening, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on which part of the world you're watching from. Anyway, till the next one, cheers and keep cooking.